listen to the people, probably. Look at the horses for what they are, a part of our heritage. They're everything, really.
It looks like the dog agrees with you.
Absolutely.
Looks like the dog sure agreed with you.
That's good.
So while we wait for her to come back, who's the person with the beanie cap, the blue one? What's your name?
This is Lily. She is one of my clients. I bring up here every now and then to see Gabbie and the horses. Lily's 18. And
that's awesome.
She comes out to my respite house and mucks about with my horses.
That's really awesome. Jilly, what impact have the Brumbies had on you?
Let's check. I think I let him out. I just feel really calm with the horses, and not as like anxiety-ish for me. I just love coming up here to see Gabbie and the horses.
That's great to hear. What steps are you taking to help with the preservation of the Brumbies?
Coming here, isn't it?
Yeah, just coming here.
What changes do you think the Australian government should make in order to save them?
More look at the disabled kids and see that they need horses to help calm down and listen to them.
Good way to look at it, you know. Have you guys saved any Brumbies lately?
Gabbie? Me and Gabbie a couple of weeks ago went and picked up one that was at a private house, and they were advertising it on the market, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. So she was meant to be. She's actually a Brumby from Nyang, where my story began. And yesterday I did some training with her, and a couple of times before. She's just amazing. So on the 20th of August, we have another protest in Melbourne, and I'm going to take her up there.
Good to hear. That's really fabulous that you guys are making progress. So how did you form the Mount Brumby Sanctuary, Gabbie?
We went, just was a couple of women. We are 3 founders. So we met all through the Brumbies. First, you know, when they, 2 years ago, when they had shooters in place in Victoria and the Alpines to shoot them all. So I decided to go up there, and if I have to stand between a shooter and a Brumby, and some others had the same idea. So we joined all up there. Was not many people up there, but somehow it got stopped at the last minute. And what happened? We didn't believe the government that they would leave them alone. So we thought, oh, we need to come up with something. What about if we just save one each? That was the whole idea. So we did. We had first 3, and then there was another 4, and then I don't know what's happened. So we become quite big, you know, and because it was when Melbourne and Victoria was in lockdown because of COVID, but we had a permit to go actually and pick Brumbies up from New South Wales. So we ended up including foals who got born here, 65, but we saved some more on the way now. And we saved 24 stallions, which we have 3 left. They are adopted, but we just need to get them ready to get gelded. So it's a hard job, you know. We don't have enough, how we call that, fundings coming in. The government doesn't support the homers. They rather pay lots of money for shooters who they pay to shoot the Brumbies, you know. And it's very inhuman. And I believe what they're doing this is Jack in the background. This is my miniature donkey. This was my last one I saved from the sales before COVID, because I promised my daughter not to come up with a horse anymore, because every time I go to the sales, I have to save.
So adorable. Who is this?
So I came back with a donkey, with a mini donkey.
It's very beautiful. What a beautiful specimen.
And he loves Brendan. So if Brendan is, I let him normally in a paddock with other Brumbies. And when Brendan comes and calls him, he comes bolting down all the way and goes, "Ee-ah, Brendan, I'm coming."
Like Shrek would say, donkey, you have the right to remain silent. What you need, what you lack is the capacity. Ever seen that movie?
He reminds me of Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek too. But yeah, it's very beautiful. That's a very beautiful one you have. It's really awesome.
Two boys, I don't know if you can
Carry the finger over and show me.
Yeah, if you can see them. We have the two boys, but our last ones from Koskosio National Park, and they said they stopped trapping, but they didn't.
Is Max Monty again? Yeah.
And Max is still a baby. He came to us. He was probably about 5 months old and just taken off his mom. And he was so sick. We spent a lot of money, I think over 1,600 on vet bills on him to get him through. He had 2 times colic, but he's all right now. And they've been just gallets and full of parasites, lice, everything. So they're fine now.
They're very beautiful. Do you still have the Brumby that you saved via that auction?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what we talked before, Gertie, but she's not down yet. So they go always overnight. Because in a big paddock, so they go always down where they're wind protected, and we are too early today. So they have a time in their body, So
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. We have one here. This is Venus.
Venus is up here.
Yeah, she's our last. Actually,
Go.
she is one of our new ones as well. So
Oh, I see him.
surrendered by us because originally she was trapped, got apparently trained, got sold to a young woman.
Mhm.
She was a little overwhelmed because she was not tame, not handled. So she sent her to a trainer. Up there, she had a miscarriage because they didn't know and nobody told them that she may be pregnant, like all Brumby who come from the wild country. They're mostly pregnant. So
Yeah, miscarriages.
And she was very stressed from that part and shut down and tried to run through a round yard, so hurt her head. So they didn't know what to do with her. So they asked us if we can take her on. So we did. And we just giving her time. And now we can go already in, pet her. She's not that scared anymore. She's a beautiful, gentle soul. She just needs to heal.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's really good, the efforts you guys are taking to save them. Do you have hats or shirts available from the sanctuary?
Yes, we're starting to do them actually, but if you're interested, you can contact me private and I can send you probably the link where we order it. So Jessie, she's one of our committee members. She's doing all that because I can't do everything. So we have people behind the scene who helps us with everything.
Yeah, if you send me a link, private message, sometime when I can afford it, I'll buy a hat off you and a shirt.
Okay, and also we setting up a second sanctuary to save more because our land here needs a break. So
that's incredible.
So we're very lucky. We have 2 volunteers. They own a property and they want to help. So they order already lots of panels and gates. So we're setting up yards first to get ready for Victoria, when they start. So, they start shooting now, but let's see what's happened. We one of a few approved rehomers. So they're trapping apparently somewhere, and I think it's a bogon. So we're just getting ready this time for the Victorian ones. And if they still shoot them all and we don't get enough, so we going to save more from Koskoski, you know, and
Yeah.
Barma, heading for Barmas as well. So let's see what's happened.
That shirt is really cute on the donkey there.
Yeah, that's a rack. It was the smallest one I could get, and it had the how we call this, the lucky bugs on, you know.
Ladybugs.
Yeah, ladybugs. Yeah, that's what they call.
Yeah, very beautiful. That's all we have for now, but thank you for showing us more. And we'll see you on RNU today, Gabbie.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. So everybody, please go to Mount Brumby Sanctuary website and donate some money to help them in their preservation of the Brumbies. And we'll see you next week for the next episode of Relentless and Unstoppable.